The copy command in Excel is one of your most powerful tools. So here we have a table where we want to calculate our total shipping cost, and we're going to define that as just how many units are we shipping times the price per unit, and then add a handling charge that's the same no matter the size of your shipment. If we set this up, we've got here, we're going to ship just one unit at 50 cents per unit. So far so good. And then add our $5 handling charge. That would cost us $5.50. Life's good. Now with the copy command, we should be able to copy this down and across and fill this 10 by 10 table real easily. Copy command's very powerful, but you have to have your formulas set up correctly for it to work here. We definitely don't want to type in 100 different formulas, or if this table was 50 by 50, we don't want to type in 2,500 different formulas. So note, if we copy this formula down right now, we get errors. So what we need to know about is absolute or fixed versus relative cell referencing, and should we use dollar signs or not in our formula. So what the dollar signs do is hold our position relative or fixed when we copy our formula. So if we copy this formula down, what we want to do, if we copy this down, is hey, still look at this quantity, still look at this price per unit. Still look at this quantity, look at this price per unit. But then keep looking at that fixed handling charge. So if we copy this down right now, well, it's going to A10. Oh, that's good. And it's looking at B9. Oh, it's assuming our price per unit is $5.50. That's not good. And then it's adding, well, nothing. There's nothing in B5. So that's all messed up. So wanted to always look over here at this column. We're not having a problem with that right now. But we wanted to look up here at this $5 charge. So what we want to do, no matter where we copy this, we wanted to look in column B, row 4. So I've frozen both of those. That's good. So if I copy this down now, I still get errors, but the B4 is still there. No matter where I copy this, that B4 reference is still there. I want to make sure as I copy this down, my reference for B8 changed to B9. So I want to hold that row. I wanted to keep looking at this row. And this will work now. This should work now for this column. So let's say down here we've got 4 units at 50 cents each. That's 4 units at 50 cents each is $2. Add $5 is $7. So that looks good. If we copy this across right now, yeah, it's actually should have, and let me copy it some more, should have some errors going on here. So $2 a unit, 1 unit, that's $2 plus $5 shipping. Well, that should be about 7. Instead, we're getting this mess here. So what happened as we copied A9 across, now it's changed to B9. So it's looking right here. We want to tell our formula to always look in this column A as for this stuff here, but we want it to change the row. So I'm going to freeze just the column for that. So notice I've got the column for this frozen, but the row's allowed to change. So if I copy this down, it'll change to A10, A11, etc. If I copy it across, it's still going to hold on A, but allow that row reference to change. For the price per unit, I can bold these, make them stand out a little nicer. price per unit, the row reference is frozen, but the column is allowed to change as I copy that across. And for this fixed handling charge, it always goes to this spot there no matter what. So copy down. Actually, I could have just done this quick double click there. And then copy across. That doesn't work that way. And there we go. So let's check this out. So $5 a unit times 10 units is 50 bucks. Add $5, 55. So there, absolute versus cell referencing. We've locked the row or the column or both depending on what we need in our formula.